From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Diego, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Drilled to the left side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Standing in now, Jose Pirela, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. That's inside. 2-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Here's Manny Machado now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Matt Strahm is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the second baseman, Jed
First
Lowry.
pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Hosmer is there. 1 down. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Lagares. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And the count will be full. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Will Myers. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Here's the pitch. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Batting 7, the catcher, Austin.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Ball 1, well below the zone.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Renfroe on third, Reyes on second, Myers on at first with nobody out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Line to the right side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Here now the 2-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in, Matt Strahm. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. Hosmer, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does, jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Into the box, Jose Pirela.
Shortstop, Jose.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Pirela leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets nothing. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nimmo can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 1-1 the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively.
Batting six.
And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's Echeverria now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Again a 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's by him for strike 1. picked him up. Lowry has a play. 1 out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Reyes.
One out now in the San Diego third. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So striding in, Will Myers. Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Hechavarria to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Myers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Stepping up now, Noah Syndergaard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
the batter, number 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he lays off again, ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Standing in, Austin Hedges. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter,
opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Five runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Stepping into the box, Matt Strahm. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. Echeverria for 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer.
Ball one.
Ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Seth Lugo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lugo.
Jose Pirela will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Strom at second, Hosmer on at first with 2 down. That misses, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Keon.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Ramos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Line towards center field. Renfroe is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 to Juan Lagares. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now batting, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Nimmo is there, 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 1 for 5. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-0 home. ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Two balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. A little bit over halfway home tonight.
Now
bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So striding forward now, Robinson Cano, man at first after the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Reyes ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Travis
attention,
d'Arnaud
please.
will get the call
He's
here as he'll
hitting for the
hit for
Mets.
the pitcher.
Number 18, Travis d'Arnaud.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kinsler. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Robert Gesellman is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit in the air to right field. Nimmo is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Digging in, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Echeverria's there to Lowry at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it. But that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out. So that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Margot.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Broxton, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Eric
Hosmer will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him.
But I've been blessed kind of sort of. Every bar brick and mortar. Can't fake what's the finesse on the court.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two and one. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2.
Well, he's been shouldering the workload at the plate all night long. 2 RBIs here give him 6 in total for today's game.
Striding in, Jose Perella. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 2 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hosmer at second with 2 down. This is line to left. Lagares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 2. Robert Stock will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 66,
back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jed Lowry. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Fiorella moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box now, Keon Broxton. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 skied into very shallow right. Reyes is there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
The New York Mets, number 38, Justin Wilson.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set, and the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Austin Hedges.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled off. Machado over at second. Myers at first. 2 out in the inning. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2 out, bases loaded. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Echeverria is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. They're on top 7-2. Into the box, Juan Lagares. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
In now, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Liner toward right center, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High chopper to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Austin Romine is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Romine.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Eric Hosmer, fouled away. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. One and one, here it is. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Jose Pirela. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on top 7-2. Rex Brothers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Rex Brothers.
Leading off the inning, Adeiny Echeverria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
From the stretch, and that misses for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this is taken by Cano for ball 4, and he's aboard.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Rajay Davis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Rajay Davis.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping in, Jed Lowry. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Ready once again, Keon Broxton. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Paul Sewald enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up.
Leading off for the Padres, the third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Machado.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sewald, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Franmil Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Will Myers will get a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Will Myers, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Echeverria has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Adam Warren is on his way into the ball game now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Adam Warren.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Wilson Ramos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Juan Lagares, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Pirella ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now to the plate, Todd Frazier. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Lagares stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Strahm earns win number 7 on the season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Noah Syndergaard couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.